Recent satellite imagery has provided a stark visual confirmation of the destruction wrought at the Belbek Air Base in the Crimean city of Sevastopol, a region annexed by Russia in 2014. The images, which were exclusively acquired by Undercover Studio, reveal the aftermath of a series of Ukrainian attacks over 2 days, showcasing 3 Russian jets reduced to ruins and significant structural damage to the airbase's buildings. The detailed satellite photographs, captured by the American firms Black Sky and Maxar, depict 2 jets charred and destroyed on the main flight line, with a 3rd jet visibly damaged on an adjacent protective embankment. Additionally, the imagery captures the ruins of a nearby building and another structure that has sustained considerable damage. In the wake of these attacks, Mikhail Razvozhev, the Russian-appointed governor of Sevastopol, announced on Telegram that Russian defenses had thwarted what he described as a massive enemy attack on the city. He reported the destruction of numerous unmanned aerial vehicles and over 5 sea drones, which coincided with a partial power outage in Sevastopol due to drone debris impacting a local power substation. The recent strike marks the 2nd time the Belbek Air Base has been targeted within a 48-hour period. While the Ukrainian military has not officially confirmed these strikes, an insurgent group within Crimea, known as Atesh, claimed responsibility for the 2nd attack, alleging damage to an artillery warehouse at the airfield and subsequent secondary detonations. However, Undercover Studio's review of the satellite images did not corroborate the occurrence of secondary explosions or the targeting of a weapons warehouse. This incident at Belbek is part of a broader pattern of Ukrainian successes against the Russian Black Sea Fleet, which has seen significant losses due to missile and sniper strikes. Notably, Ukraine has claimed responsibility for hitting 2 Russian naval vessels and other critical fleet assets in a substantial overnight operation in March. Despite Ukraine's limited naval capabilities, its strategic use of technology and daring tactics have enabled it to challenge Russian dominance in the Black Sea. The unfolding events at Belbek coincide with Russia's intensified military campaign in northeastern Ukraine, compelling President Volodymyr Zelensky to suspend his international engagements as Ukrainian forces confront a renewed offensive in the Kharkiv region. This offensive represents the most severe cross-border ground assault since Ukraine regained control of the Kharkiv region in late summer 2022. Amidst this, Ukrainian forces face the challenge of stretched resources, including artillery and air defenses, as they await the delivery of a long-delayed $2 billion U.S. military financing package. Russian troops have reportedly seized control of over 9 villages near the border since the commencement of their offensive. The town of Vovchansk, situated approximately 60 kilometers northeast of Kharkiv, has emerged as a critical battleground. Despite these developments, NATO officials have expressed skepticism about Russia's ability to achieve a strategic breakthrough in the Kharkiv region, citing insufficient troop numbers. In a detailed exposition at a press conference in Brussels, General Christopher Cavalli, the Supreme Allied Commander Europe, provided a strategic assessment of Russian military capabilities. He acknowledged that while Russian forces possess the capacity for localized tactical gains, they lack the requisite proficiency and operational scale to transform these advances into a significant strategic edge. This analysis coincides with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's meeting with top military officials in Kharkiv, where he painted a stark picture of the challenges faced by Ukrainian forces. Zelensky emphasized the dire situation on the ground, noting the strenuous efforts to reinforce and fortify military units amid the ongoing conflict. Amidst these military developments, a significant diplomatic event unfolded as Russian President Vladimir Putin convened with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing. The leaders reaffirmed their commitment to bolstering the Sino-Russian strategic partnership, signaling a robust and united front. This meeting underscores the deepening geopolitical ties between the 2 nations, particularly in the wake of Russia's increased economic dependence on China following the invasion of Ukraine. The economic ramifications of the Ukraine conflict have led to a pronounced shift in Russia's international trade dynamics, with the country turning to China to mitigate the impact of Western sanctions. A comprehensive joint statement released by the 2 countries delineates their shared stance on various critical issues, including energy cooperation, trade relations, security concerns, and geopolitical strategies, with explicit mention of the situation in Ukraine. This strategic realignment reflects not only the current exigencies of Russia's position, but also the broader contours of global power relations in the contemporary era.